All right, we got it. We had some issues going on with this that made it very difficult to install the operating system. Apparently, the way this thing was set up was some sort of RAID configuration from Dell, and the original 500 gig terabyte had a Windows partition in it that was being difficult and not wanting to format well. So I'm gonna have to put this in the cradle and format it directly using Windows and just completely wipe the disk, because it wouldn't do that, and I didn't want to install onto this and format that way because this has got the NVMe. So what I did instead is I had a spare one of these that was a terabyte. I threw that in here, okay, disabled and fixed the RAID issues that were going on, and now it's got the NVMe. We wanted to install Devuin, but that was causing issues. Again, I think the issues are related to this, though, in hindsight. But we got Ubuntu installed, and now it's up and running. And these are nice too, by the way. If you're ever doing this stuff, there's these little screens that you can buy with HDMI. They're USB powered. They're high def. This is another one that I have that works real well. What's nice about this one is it has not just HDMI. It's got VGA and coaxial and AV in, so you can pretty much hook this up to any type of old legacy hardware that you have lying around, most anyways, and it'll work that way. And it's powered via USB or 5 volt. I don't know if the 5 volt is hot pin or not. Oh, it's got it right here. Yeah, the pin hot. So this is nice. It's really versatile. It's got a nice metal case. Works real well. This one is a little bit more fragile. It's got this little stand, so you move it, it just died. But it's like just a raw PCB board. It's meant to be like installed permanently on something, but I use it for just this kind of stuff, you know. There it goes. And again, it's good because if you're running stuff headless and you're getting problems, you don't have to pull out a big LCD monitor. You just got these guys on hand, and you can slap them in, and you can test what's going on. So, all right, this is all up and running now. I tested the restart cycles a couple times. Works pretty well. It's fast as hell. It's you know, look at this. It's, you know, she's snappy. Look at that. Boom, boom. Pretty good. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So that's working pretty well. Next we'll be putting knots on this along with Sparrow, and then anything else going from there we'll see. Maybe Electrum, I don't know. We'll mess around with that. The next one after this is going to be this one. Now I do gotta put the 2 terabyte hard drive in here. It's got a Core i5, I forget what gen. Like I said, this one's got the Core i7. But we'll get this one going. This one might actually turn out to be a nice little thing for Start 9. This will be a nice little Start 9 one. It's got 2 display ports, VGA. I don't think it's got built-in wireless. So this will be good. I have to just, same thing, upgrade RAM and hard drive. I don't know what it's got yet. I gotta open it up. But it's a good little device. It ran Windows 10, so it should have absolutely no problem running Start 9. Just like this one. This one could too, but like I said, it's got the dual hard drives, so I want to utilize those. I want to utilize the dual hard drives. So right there, you know, that's the terabyte hard drive. And then, of course, the file system exists on the 2 terabyte hard drive. So we can do some pretty cool stuff with this, however we want to run it. Really, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's that. I'm going to install Knots tonight and let it sync overnight. Hopefully it'll take only about a day or so on this machine. It should sync pretty quickly. And yeah, we will update when we're done with that.